The news about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu getting a new presidential jet is not a new thing. The National Assembly, they've come out to deny that they are not going to buy Bola Ahmed Tinubu a new jet. But guess what? Bola Ahmed Tinubu has just gotten himself a new presidential jet. The jet is worth $100 million and it was configured or reconfigured with a sum of $50 million and is ready for delivery. Now, this is the model of the jet, A330/200, initially christened VP/CAC, is now registered as 5N/FGA. Now, this was not captured in the budget, but President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has gone out of his way to spend $150 million to purchase a presidential jet for himself. As I'm mentioning dollars, you may not really understand the gravity of the amount we are talking here. Now, in our local currency, the naira, that is 240,472,500,000. 240,472,500,000. This is what Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the National Assembly has just coughed out to buy a presidential jet for himself. Remember, they are planning to buy a presidential jet for Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Vice President Kashim Shettima. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has just gotten its own. We don't know that of the Vice President and how much it's going to cost. Did you see how these people are wasting money? Nigerians, you guys have entered one chance. Congratulations to you. You're on a long ride. Let me just use the Igbo parlance. Nto, me. You guys have not seen anything. What you're about to see is what we call renew shaggy. Congratulations and welcome, because you all enabled this. These are the same people that are still negotiating minimum wage. They are saying that they cannot pay above 60,000 naira as minimum wage. And some of you on social media defending them, saying that labor demand of 460,000 naira is unrealistic. Some of you are even saying that if federal government pay Nigerian workers 200,000 naira, that is going to crumble the economy. This is the same government that has been crying, using propaganda to tell Nigerians that they inherited a battered economy. You inherited a battered economy, but you budgeted 5 billion naira for a presidential yacht. You budgeted billions for the office of the First Lady. 21 billion was used to renovate, not build a new house, or renovate the residence of the Vice President. Don't tell me you've also forgotten that billions were budgeted for the office of the Chief of Staff of the President, Femi Gbajabiamila. We are not talking about the 4 billion that was budgeted to build car parks for the National Assembly members. Oh, is it the 162 million SUV that the President signed for the National Assembly members? Is it the 90 billion naira that was used to subsidize a religious pilgrimage? I am talking of the Muslim religious pilgrimage, the Hajj. Or the countless millions that have been spent for foreign trips. But yet, the President is telling you that he inherited a battered economy. The President is telling you that the reason why we cannot pay salary is because the economy is bad. But yet, the President is living an extravagant lifestyle. They've removed fuel subsidy, increased electricity tariff, increased interest rates, increased custom duties. All these things have led to the increase in the price of goods. Nigeria is currently experiencing high inflation. They are telling you to endure. They are telling you to take solace in your suffering. They are telling you to sacrifice for the government. You are sacrificing for them to live an expensive lifestyle. You are sacrificing for them to satisfy their own quest. They are punishing you to live a happy life. When Nigerians want to complain, they will tell Nigerians they inherited a battered economy. How are you going to explain to Nigerians that you inherited a battered economy, but your attitude, your actions, your daily spending, your daily activities does not show that you inherited a battered economy? For the fact that this spending was not captured in the budget is more worrisome. That means the National Assembly went out of their way to satisfy the President. No checks and balance anymore. The National Assembly has now been captured by the President. The National Assembly is now a willing tool to the President, because there is no how you will tell me that this thing will go through without being captured in the budget. Where did this money come from? Nigerians are not asking. They are not asking. Ever since Bola Tinubu became the president, the price of tuition fee in this country has increased. You need to borrow money, you need to take student loan to go to school. Why? Because the president has stifled the economy. Nothing seems to be working anymore. And you know one thing, the reason why they are comfortably doing all these things is because they know that Nigerians are cowards. They know Nigerians are docile. They know Nigerians will not do anything. I want you to close your eyes and think, we are in a world, in a civilized world, will this thing happen? We are in a civilized world with what we are experiencing in this country happen, and the citizens will be quiet. There is no how in any part of the world that the government is living large at the expense of the citizens. Look at what is happening in Kenya now. I mean, Nigerians, we are shouting that we are the giant of Africa. We are shouting that we have large population, the most populous black nation on earth. Most populous black nation on earth, but yet we are allowed 0.1% of the population to control our destiny. Look at Kenya. Just a finance bill that was sent to the National Assembly, they revolted, they went to the street, protested heavily against the president, and the president delayed listening to them, even though he withdrew the bill. But they still went on the street and said the president must go. And the president came pleading, begging, okay, what do you want me to do? They said, if you want to remain as the president of Kenya, you must sack your cabinet members. The president did, even went extra mile to close the office of the first lady, close the office of the lady of the vice president. This is what a working society should look like, not what we are having in this country today. Nigerians are experiencing worse than what Kenyans are experiencing, but we are so comfortable in our suffering. We are so comfortable in our slavery. We are so comfortable to be subjugated by the people we gave power to. The 2023 election should have taught every one of you a lesson that power resides in the people, that you are the one that give these politicians power to be who they are today. Most of the politicians were not re-elected because of Mr. P2B's wave. Unknown people won election because of Mr. P2B wave. Why? The people gave them the vote. The people decide who will rule them. The people decide who will represent them. Don't tell me INEC, don't tell me the judiciary violated your vote. Don't tell me the judiciary denied your vote. You allow that to happen. How many are the judiciary members? How many are they? Can they stand the force of a united Nigerians? I may use the word united Nigerians because there is no how we can be united. We are currently divided. The country is not going on where. There is a plan for a protest, but I can tell you that this protest will be scuttled. There are people that will go on the street to do a counter protest in support of Bola Tinubu. That is because we are not united. We are divided by ethnicity, divided by religion, divided by party affiliation. We are divided by our own selfish aggrandizement. That is a problem with Nigerians. The only thing we can do is to go on social media and rant, cry, but just give these people that are shouting on social media a few naira notes. They will go on the street and sell their voice. They will go on the street and defend their oppressor. There is nowhere in the world where people who are divided prosper. There is nowhere in the world where a divided country prosper. We cannot continue like this. We cannot continue living in this manner of slavery. This is pure slavery in our very eyes. That the same people that we gave power to change our life, to change our country, they are the ones that are subjugating us. These people are not patriotic. They are not patriotic to this country. They are patriotic to their own feelings. They are patriotic to their own personal ambition. They are not doing anything to move this country forward. No light, no health care. If most of you have health emergency today, have you asked yourself a very question? How will you survive? Most of the hospitals are not working. No equipment to even diagnose sickness in the body. But these politicians are busy wasting money. Do you know what $150 million we do to this economy? But the president deemed it wise to use it for a presidential jet that he will fly on the sky. What's stopping from using a commercial jet to go to wherever he's going? At this point in time, we cannot afford that. If you're really saying that we inherited a battered economy, then we cannot afford that. Unless there is something the president is not telling us. Of course, we know that there is something he's not telling us. We know that they are lying to us. We know that it's all propaganda. But my anger is that some persons are defending this government. Some persons are believing them. And they know the truth. Why can't we stand together and speak truth to power? What will it cost us? The money you are getting from these people you're defending, how long will it last you? For 8 years you defended Buhari. Buhari destroyed this country beyond repair. Now you are defending another presidential candidate, another president that will destroy this country beyond repair. Are you asking yourself your years that you're wasting? Are you taking cognizance of your wasted years? God forbid bad thing. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.